Good afternoon. What's up, my brothers? Here's some young protein real quick. Gotta get some of that protein. I just got off with a beautiful day of work. God bless us, man. God bless everybody out there. It was a pretty crazy work day. Hey, shout out to the homies that be out there putting in major work. Let me get a chair real quick. Chop it over with the community for a quick second. What's up with it, my BCFFL? Yeah, just got off of work, my brother. Just over here at the house, man. Mall high salute to the riders. Mall high salute to my family, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that goes to work. What up, Daniel? What up, David from Colorado? What up with everybody, man? Mall high salute. Shit, I just got off a long work day, but it was worth it. Got a lot of stuff accomplished at the work site, man. What up, Pistol? I seen your hat review, man. Mall high salute. Got a couple homies too, man, coming out from Oakland and Los Angeles to the Raider and Bronco game. So to anybody ever that wants to come out for the games, man, hit me up. We got a tailgate. Oh, and another thing is 2 weeks from now, to everybody out there that messes with me, we are doing a Bronco gang fan appreciation weekend at Lincoln Park in Thorin. The Bronco gang's going to be there, homie. I'm doing a music video. So if y'all want to pull up, bro, and get visuals and be in the music video, let me know. It's going down. We are promoting it for the kickoff of the 2025 season. Everybody that's a Bronco fan is welcome. Pull up, you know what I'm saying? You mean the blue? Yeah, I seen that one too, man. I'm all high salute. Hey, but all my Broncos country, man, all the homies. If y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? I got an anthem coming out. I'm doing visuals and a music video coming up before the football season. That first week, I am shooting the visuals 2 weeks from now, August 9th. It's the preseason game, too. It's going to be the preseason kickoff, so we are kicking that off, man. Let me know. Definitely need some real Bronco country to turn up, pull up. So I got a little message for the homies because I've been getting a little bit of cash apps, but I do not know who they're from. So if you leave a cash app and you want to recommend a video, hit me on my community post, man, and let me know what the recommended video is, and let me know you send the cash app, because I really just got a couple cash apps and I really didn't know the names, and I don't know the request, so I'm trying to figure that out, you know. But my salute to everybody that's been showing love, recommended videos. We are kicking it off. If you want to recommend a video, we are building up the channel. Like I said, it's donation wise, whatever recommended video you want, donation wise. And you know what I'm saying? Let me know to recommend a video, the reaction video, and I will do it. Donation of any type. You know, we got to build, man. We got to keep building in the Box State. Savage Sev, you know, I had a lot of people hit me up about doing regular content, and I put it out there like, cheers, hold it real quick. Like I was letting them know that when I was doing YouTube, and I had let everybody know on here when I was doing YouTube kind of just started making their own rules, and they kicked all my shit off of YouTube. So I couldn't even do a YouTube regular channel. And a lot of the money I made off of YouTube, it kind of went down the drain. So, you know, to the homies that support, man, if you want recommended videos, send a little donation, man, you know, to help build the channel, keep this shit going. My cash app is $J Lindsay Sneddles. It doesn't matter, $1, 50 cents, $2. If you want to recommend a video, you know, definitely send a donation and I'll do the recommended video, you know. Denver May, we over here just chilling, bro. Mall high salute. A lot of good things coming out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of good things coming out to the Box State. 2 weeks from now, all my Bronco fans, Broncos country, everybody in the city of Denver, the Box State. I'm doing a music video slash Bronco Gang meet and greet park. We barbecuing. The homies is gonna be playing flag football. If you guys want to pull up, you know what I'm saying, Bronco Country down. I'm doing a music video slash new anthem for the season. You guys let me know, but that's going down August 9th, and that's the kickoff to the preseason. Yeah, he locked up, baby. My boy Cortland Sutton, man, he got his money, and I really am happy for him, man. We needed to keep that boy. You know, he's a Bronco, bro. So I'm actually pretty happy that we kept homie. And he got his money, man. That's a part of the package. Like, I knew he wasn't going nowhere. I knew Cortland Sutton wasn't going nowhere. He's here to stay, you know, and he deserves it, bro. He's been a part of, you know, the Broncos in the bad years, and now we got some formula kicking off. He deserves to actually stay in Broncos country where he started his career at, you know. Yeah, Bronco for life, baby. He a Bronco for life. Hey, and that's it. That's a good thing, and that feels good because it just shows that this higher ups want to definitely give the bread that to the players that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? To the players that deserve it, give them the money. That's how I feel, man. You know, if they've started their career with us and they stuck through some thick and thin, you got to give them dudes their bread. You got to give them a little bit of money, lock them up, and keep them out here in Denver. Because I kind of get sad when a player's been through some thick and thin with the team, and then all of a sudden, bro, they kind of just go and have to leave for some money with another team. And Cortland Sutton been a big contributor. And one of the things with Cortland Sutton, he's had many different quarterbacks, so he hasn't really got to play with a consistent quarterback room, you know. And Bo Nix is going to actually take him to another level, man. So yeah, shout out to Cortland Sutton for, you know, getting that contract done, getting that shit done, man. We needed to keep him on the roster because he's a big vet in that locker room to the wide receivers, you know, big body. Many different quarterbacks. Yeah, bro. And that's kind of what people didn't understand. Like, a lot of offensive coordinators coming through Denver, and now we have a consistent flow, and these wide receivers can just build off of what they already know and been through, you know. Funds, what's up with it? What's up, Seb? Where the park at? I said it's in Lincoln, my homie. It's in Lincoln Park in Thornton. That's what I think. For sure, man. But yeah, we turning up, homie. Y'all come to the video shoot, come eat some food, come play some football, kick off the season right. Bronco ganged up, you know what I'm saying? Broncos country. I got a tight ass anthem coming out for the season, bro. It's gonna have a couple people mad, division rivals. It's gonna have them mad, you know what I'm saying? We turning up for the season. It's gonna be full-fledged for the season, homie. I'm doing a lot of stuff this season. I'm gonna be at a lot of games. I'm gonna be tailgating. So, hey, if you are pretty much down with all the activities and the shenanigans for football season, and you a real sports fan, maybe you ain't a Bronco fan, but if you want to, you know what I'm saying, kick it, you want to meet up, hang out, turn up for the football season, bro. You know, this season's gonna be lit. We gonna light it all the way up for the Box State. And I love meeting subs. I love meeting people that show the channel love. I met a lot of good people doing this, and we're gonna continue to build. You know, we're gonna continue to build. And to be honest, I'm gonna be absolutely authentic with you guys right now. I kind of almost quit YouTube, bro. I did. I kind of almost quit YouTube. I was kind of just tired of it, homie. Tired of all the extras with YouTube. I didn't want to do this shit no more, really, because it comes with a lot. You know, it comes with a lot of energy. It comes with just having ups and downs with roller coaster. When YouTube messes with your channel and they messes with your content, that shit kind of gets dismotivating, homie. Especially when you earned it. You know, when you earned it, you put out consistent content and you put out, you know, content that has touched the lives of people. That's how I feel. Because when I put my heart into something, I'm gonna put good content out there that touches the lives of people, bro. And my content has, so when YouTube kind of just got involved, I kind of just wanted to give up. I kind of want to do it no more, bro, And I had some good people in my corner talk to me about continuing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like giving motivational speeches to me and being like, bro, you got to push through that shit. And that's a beautiful thing, because if it wasn't for some people that kept me going, I probably would have just quit YouTube all the way around. And what really got to me, and like I was saying, is that YouTube kind of took the funds that I had. So it just kind of make it demoralizing, bro. And the best way I can actually keep it growing, and that's why I came up with the donation for recommended videos, is have something for me to keep wanting to do YouTube. Have like a goal that makes me want to do YouTube. Because reality is, homie, is like, when you do it for free, it's tight. Hell yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? When you do it and you're doing it just for free, it's cool because you build bonds. But the ultimate goal for a lot of people with YouTube, you know what I'm saying? If you can actually push and get a little bit of change in your pocket off of YouTube, that's why people do it. You know what I'm saying? To be real, homie, like, and that's kind of why, I was like, maybe we could push it over and really get it to going. And YouTube was allowing me, homie. YouTube was allowing me to get a little bit of money. They took that shit, bro. They took that shit from me. They took some money that I made, homie, and it was kind of discouraging. So I was like, and before I stop, let's see if we can go this route. So I appreciate everybody that's already donated to the cause for recommended videos. I appreciate that shit. There's people that actually send some cash apps over, and that's why I'm trying to say, if you send a cash app over and you want to recommend a video, let me know in one of my community posts who it is and what recommended video you want. And that's kind of like the format of how I'm going to be running the channel from here on out, and it'll be cool. It'll be good to keep growing, But yeah, we chilling, man. Changes are coming that may benefit you as an original content maker. How? Yeah. And I believe anybody that really just kind of just has something to offer, bro. And I believe people that keep it consistent and have something to offer, I believe, honestly, bro, hard work pays off. But you got to play these fools' games, bro. And that's kind of like the softness of YouTube. I just kind of was devastated behind it, my homie. Lord Damage. Yeah. I was kind of tired of it, homie. Like, I was tired of it, bro. Giving out free game, bro, for just to hear myself talk and have the domino effect of a lot of people out there have opinions, right? And not really, and it's all for free. It's all just free promotion. It's all for, that's the thing, bro, because I promoted a lot of people's neighborhoods. I kind of, spoke on a lot of people that don't get shine, bro. So all of it's just for free promotion. Did a reaction videos to people's music for free. So this is free promotion to your music. A lot of people heard these artists because my channel was promoting the box state with music, and YouTube is just still in the content and not, you know what I'm saying? I seen some videos that were getting commercials, bro. Yeah, see, let's be real. Let's be real, man. And that's kind of how I felt, homie. Like, I was kind of tired of hearing the extras from people too, bro. Like, people crying all the time about what you're saying and this. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even getting paid to hear all the extras. So I turned it into, man, if you want to recommend a video, I'll still do recommended videos. And this really came up too, bro. After I was just going to do sports. That's all I was going to talk about, sports. I was done with that shit. But I met people that came up to me like, don't stop, please. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody ask me, bro, like, yeah, bro, we have to, we need the voice of Colorado. We need that Bach State feel, you know? So and he was genuine about that shit too, bro. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we can get something going, homie. Maybe we can build up the channel again. Plus, I'm not in the algorithm no more either, people. YouTube kind of turned me out of the algorithm. They're not really promoting my shit on YouTube. So it's everybody out. It's everybody that just consistently just watches. But I still get subs. It's just not like how it was. You know, YouTube they kind of took me out of the algorithm, bro. They're not really pushing my shit, you know, but people still share it. So I appreciate that. And you know, I say it like this because I do it like this too, bro. And I think of it myself, like when I'm going to like a concert, you know, and it's good people that are pushing out good material. I'm gonna definitely support to their cause, bro. So that's kind of how I did. I like everybody says they mess with the Savage. You know, let's see how many people really mess with the Savage, bro. Like, let's see how many people really, you know what I'm saying, show the channel love, homie. And you want to recommend a video or a request or a reaction, bro, I'm down to do that. But you know, it's a little donation, not too much. And there's people that are already donating to the cause. So it's a beautiful thing, bro. And I appreciate everybody that's already donated to the cause, you know. But yeah, it's cool, man. Shout out to the Bach State, bro. We come together. When we come together, we get shit done, homie. It's cool. It's a good feeling to see the Bach State actually, you know, come together and push something. Because what have we really pushed as the Bach State as one whole community? Like, what's something that we pushed, bro? Like all together. And imagine if we just all pushed for something, homie. Imagine if we all pushed one thing or pushed content creators from Colorado, homie. We would blow as the state, and then we would show people out here. We get behind our home state, bro. We get behind the 5280, bro. Like we're not a hating ass city and state, but there is a lot of haters out here, homie. There's a gang of haters in Colorado, homie. The Bach State. I done seen so many haters, bro, that just don't like to show each other love, homie. You know? I never understood that. I never understood that either, man, how we have so much talent in the Bach State, but a lot of people hate on each other. A lot of people hate on each other, bro. And it's like, if we all come together, it doesn't matter what hood you from either. It doesn't matter what turf you from, what sector you from, what section you from, what unit, who you think you are, what game you think you have created. If everybody just came together and said, this is the Bach State, bro, it will be so much doors open, homie. We be showing the Bach State real love. And then it would open doors for other people. That's why I never really hated on anybody, bro. I try to just keep it 100 with everybody. Like, if you have some good music and I think it's like part way good, I'm gonna react to it, right? And you guys can contest to this, bro. Even different units that you may never even heard of or hoods that you never heard of, Savage Sev was always gonna show the real riders from them turfs love because there was some real riders, bro, you know? So, you know, I never could be that dude that just hates because I know that there was a real fool going to push the line for that reality. You know, I know a person, there's some fools that got love for them neighborhoods, them little units. Nobody's ever heard of them, but there was some real riders that were going to push the line for that. And I could respect that. I could respect it, you know? Because even in the gangbanging sense, I respect the ops that were real, homie. Like I know a handful of fools that were real, that like literally pushed the line, and I never could discredit their get down. Never. I would always have to just be like, yeah, fool, them fools got down, homie. They like, you know, their fools was pushing the line. They wasn't no broads, because there's a lot of broads out there too. We all see it everywhere. Like there's suckers in every type of sector. And, you know, There's riders from every sector. Gang, there's real ones from everywhere, homie. Like, you can't discredit. Like that's how you know somebody could be real about it, homie, and be like, hey, that fool was giving them fools really the flowers, homie. That fool was really giving the riders the flowers, homie. Like, and I don't even like them fools, but I respect they give them. I respect their riders in California has a different meaning here. What does it mean though? What do you guys? What does that mean in California? Because out here, it's a sign of respect out here, my homie. But you mean the Deuce 5 or the 5-2 riders or the Nazi riders or what are them fools? The dropout fools? I think that's what you're referring to, Wi-Fi. Out here, it's a sign of respect, homie. It's endearment to your homies. Northern riders, okay, yeah. Nah, for sure. So out here, like, not to give too much info, but that's kind of how a lot of fools address themselves in prison. For the COs don't know who we are, you know what I'm saying? That's how we address each other and sign endearment, definitely respect, But I heard of the Northern Riders. I heard that they a drop. Ain't they a dropout clique too though? Don't they fall under like the dropout cliques? Yeah. I heard of them dudes, man. I heard of them dudes. Yeah, you know why I heard of them dudes? Because we have an entourage of a clique kind of like that be out here. And I don't know if you ever heard of that fool Flacco. The fool Flacco, bro. He tried to do a interview with me, a collab. He had hit me up, and me, I can't even associate with anything that has to do with that, my homie. Like for myself, I couldn't do it, and I couldn't collab with that. That's not my get down ever. I could never do that, Yeah. Yeah, he hit me up. He had hit me up, and everybody was telling me too, bro. Everybody was telling me to actually do a interview and collab with that dude, but me, bro, I'm just the type of individual, like I can't have that around me, bro, talking about any of that, Oh, dang. Wild, homie. Cause I did a little series on that Food Savage Studios, bro, and I could never in my life could I fathom being a part of something, homie, and then hitting the yard and denouncing to join something else. Now, I really, if you have a change of heart and it's not you no more, and you get by and you're just like, I'm done with this. I'm basically done with it, bro. I don't really have a problem with a fool just being like, I'm done with it. Like I got to change my life, but you have to walk that straight and narrow. Now, I don't recommend fools doing it in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't vouch for that. But to do that and then join another clique of fools, I could never even see there's something about that. That's like, I just kind of I couldn't, homie. Even if it would have gave me a gang exposure, I couldn't see the dropout aspect, bro. Nah, homie. Because I never did it, homie. And I guess maybe I held myself to that standards. I could never be a dropout, homie. And honestly, bro, like I hit the yard with my back against the wall, being a Crip and being Spanish and looking huerito. And even with that, homie, I kept it thorough to the Crips because that's who I was on the streets. And and nobody ever could take that out of me. Now that I'm 40, though, I don't really partake in any of that. And that's not my identity no more, definitely. But you could never look in my closet on the yard, homie, and say, oh, that fool, that fool was not active, or that fool was scared. Hell nah. Savage 7 don't got no smut on his name. I was talking to the homie today about that. Like, we was talking about some fools we know, and he knows a couple people I know, and I'm like, yeah, bro, they was solid on the streets, but when they got behind them walls, they kind of just denounced who they were, homie. And even though I knew these fools were riders in the streets, I just looked at them different, bro. And I never even, like, after I looked at them different, they never ever could be solid to me ever again, homie. You know, so I just couldn't agree with it. They're all weenies, anyways. Yeah, that's what I heard, my homie. Hey, bro, did you know, dude, 600 on West Side named Red? Yeah, I know Red, and then I know Red, homie. Yeah, I know Red, cause like, so the fool you're talking about, their OG. I'm not gonna say his name, but me and that fool actually faded out in the Westwoods, homie. One time, me and this fool got it up in the Westwoods, and he rode with that fool. My brother had knocked out one of their little homies in the fight because me and this fool was getting it up in the middle of the street, and his homie was about to kick me, and he got slapped, bro. My baby bro slapped his ass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, homie, and that's when I knew my channel was starting to like touch different individuals. What up, my homie? What up, my rider? What up, my Jake? What's up, my homie? How you doing, fam? Is when that fool started hitting me up. When that fool started hitting me up about doing different interviews, and then I seen that, you know, it was some dropouts, bro. I seen it was like some dropouts. I said, man, I couldn't even fathom that. Me and him, I can't speak that same language. Somebody tried to break it down to me too about how some of them fools got green lighted for no reason. And kind of like they just kind of was like, nah, I'm not going to ride because these fools put a jacket on me. I just can't see just going to a whole other neighborhood, homie. And maybe I'm wrong in that, but I would have just had to be like, F everybody, homie. I ain't riding with no politics, and I'm getting at these fools, you know? So I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. You know, I never did California time. I only did Colorado penitentiary time, homie. So I don't really know. But to be real with you, homie, like, if I would, like, this is what I say, homie. This is what I always say to anybody that says, oh, if you were in Cali and this and that, homie, if I was in Cali and I was raised in Cali, then the backyard calls for certain protocols. That's probably what it would have been. In California, it's a whole different ball game. So I would have had to follow the protocol in California. I'm not in Cali though. I'm in Denver, homie. I'm a Denver baby. I'm not a California baby. We have different rules and regulations out here, and we don't fall under nobody's time, homie. We fall under our own time. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. It's all beautiful. It's all the homies, man. The real ones gonna respect the real ones, you know? The real ones always gonna respect, bro. Like, I got love for all the real homies, bro. And then shout out to all my Denver riders, homie. I appreciate that though, my homie Sparky. Shout out to the homies, man. You know? But that's what I always say, homie. Like, I could never, you know, and this is one thing too, is, homie, I don't know if you guys understand. Like, when I hit the main line, bro, and I was always authentic to the lokes, homie, and pushing the keyways. I had so many people hit me up about being from different neighborhoods, homie. Oh, you should just be from the hood. And at times, bro, I literally felt like fools was disrespecting that aspect. Got the fade over that shit a couple times, but there's a lot of fools that wanted me to get put on their neighborhoods, bro. Oh, bro, you should be from the set. You should be from here. You should be from this neighborhood. I'm like, nah, homie. I was cripping on the streets. There's no way, homie. I ought to bring Crip politics into your whole shit. And I just had to keep it authentic to who I was, because what does it look like? This is what I ask everybody too, homie. I got a million enemies. I got a gang of enemies in the streets, right? I got a lot of fools that I beef with. What does it look like for me to go to the penitentiary, bro, and then literally start banging something else, homie? I run into these fools that I'm beefing in the streets, and they're like, fool, you used to be from here. Bro, that to me, that looks weird, homie. To me, I could never ever, like, I know fools like that, bro. I never understood it because they were scared in the penitentiary and they just didn't follow the rules to who they were, and they got spooked at the penitentiary. That's how I know that they couldn't stand on their own too, though. If they didn't have that gang around them, then fools would have folded, bro. That's kind of how I seen that shit, bro. Like, you used to be this, homie, and now you're banging this. How did that play a part? Civvy, but I respect the life. I can tell you, yeah, man. I had to be, bro. And honestly, bro, like for myself, and I was thinking about this shit like a couple days ago. I'm 40 now, right? And I told myself this, homie. If I ever get to a point in life, homie, I just have a bad taste and there's no passion. Because back in the day, I used to have passion. I used to have passion for everything I did, especially when it came to the politic. It was a passion, bro. I used to love that shit. And now I'm 40, homie, and I seen how shit just turned, and I just don't have love for that shit, bro. I don't have love for foods no more. I don't, to be honest, bro, because everybody done turned into a lot of suckers, bro. And everybody done have colors in their fucking closet. And nobody stands on business when shit here really hit the fan, homie. Ain't nobody standing on business. Everybody's scared of a little war, homie. Like if I'm into it and it's a war, homie, you should, as a homie, you should never say, "Hey, bro, I'm worried about this or I'm looking at this." Nah, homie, you know what you signed up for. You go into the county and you got the enemies deep. You should never ever say them fools is deep. Now you know what you signed up for, homie. You know what you signed up for. And if you didn't know what you signed up for, then your homies didn't lace your shoelaces right, bro. What's the deal, Big Mose? What's good with it, my homie? So because I know a lot of people probably think of it like that, homie. Like this fool said, bro, he's on some different time. Hell yeah, I'm on some different time, bro. Hell yeah. If you ain't conductive and you ain't productive, homie, and you ain't literally trying to push for success, why do I want to be around you? And I'm not young, homie. Why do I want to be around young homies? Which they're trying to find their way, homie. Only thing I could do is tell these fools to stay out the streets, and that sounds like it's preaching. And young fools don't want to hear that shit. But the reality is, homie, is 2025 is not the season or the era to gangbang, homie. It's just watered down. So that's the bottom line, bro. And with me, I'm gonna be real, homie. And everybody that knows me, if you're under me and you're banging, homie, and you're with me, you getting down a certain way. Fools don't like when fools apply pressure like that. You ain't getting no passes, homie. You say you politic and you from the hood, you ain't getting no passes, bro. Don't come and tell me you was on some different time when shit really kick off, because I'm gonna look at that shit sideways and you might get slapped because of it. You might get DP because of it, because you didn't handle that business right. So there's no reason for me to try to put myself out there for that shit, Hood hopping can get you killed in the north. Yeah, bro, I feel it. I mean, that's how it really should, and most fools really should conduct themselves. But I find that this is another thing is, bro, is like, especially out in the city, bro, especially out here in Denver, there's no real, that real protocol and that structure went out the window in the 90s. I'm gonna be real authentic, homie. Ain't no fakeness like coming. Like all that structure and all that disciplinary, homie, and being that serious died in the 90s and early 2000s in Denver, bro. The fools that were really pushing the discipline action and really just putting it out there, bro. If you go against the code and you go against the program out here, it might be life or death, or you might get touched up behind it. When they started taking all the top heads out here, bro, it was a gang of little young kids trying to teach each other. There was not really no guidance, homie, out here in Colorado. So fools didn't even know what they was really banging about. Fools didn't even know why they're tripping with these fools, and they're just running reckless with their heads cut off. And I always say this too, man. This is the thing is, bro, and because I don't know about everybody's situations, but some individuals don't really have genuine love for like the younger generation. Like, and that was a lot of things with me is I had a lot of love for like the younger homies and fools that were, riding with the turf, that I would try to show them real love, homie, and not just put them fools on and, you know what I'm saying, try to guide them a certain way and benefit off them fools. Nowadays, bro, out here, and I don't know if it's anywhere else, but a lot of fools, they use and abuse the youngsters for how long they can benefit. That's it. There's no real love, homie. It's about what you can benefit off of, the young homies and what, and then when they're not conducive in that way, fools throw them away like they're disposable, bro. And that's a cold shot. That's a cold shot, homie, and that's just the reality. I know a lot of fools might not want to hear that, but that's the truth. You know, it's the truth. I don't know, bro. Because if to me, if your young homies get out of any way, or you got young homies and you ain't teaching them how to stay out of the penitentiary, and you ain't teaching them how to get real money, like legit, and you ain't trying to build a foundation for success for the little homies, you really don't got care for their well-being, bro. You really don't got care for their well-being. So really it's just like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? And that's why we got a lot of little homies that are messed up, because there ain't no guidance, bro. There's no guidance, you know? So I just see it a whole different, I see it a whole different, in a whole different aspect, homie. You know? I just see a lot of difference in that shit, bro. We seen a lot of generations flip, bro. A lot of generations flip. You know, stuff that you would never, ever get away with in the 90s and early 2000s and the 80s, bro. Like, you can get away with shit, bro. You can get away with it. And the homies, and we talk about this all the time, homie. Fools select a politic. They select a politicking. That means that they know it's wrong, but it's their homie, so they're gonna turn a blind eye to things like this thing we call snitching, homie. So many fools are snitching, bro, and there's a lot of handfuls of snitches everywhere, homie. And fools will know this. Fools will know this, bro, and they'll literally just, oh, that's like, I got love for that fool, and they'll throw a blind eye to the snitching. I don't know, bro. You can never ever get a pass on snitching. Snitching is the number one rule. Like, no, bro. No, you don't get a pass on snitching. I don't care what you went through. You don't get a pass on snitching, bro. I don't care if the hood did you so dirty. You don't get a pass on snitching. That's the truth, homie. And fools don't like to hear that, because fools know that they know some snitches. But I seen it with my own eyes. Fools select a politic and because their homie snitched and they grew up with this fool. Now they don't want to handle their business. But sorry, bro, you disrespected the game and snitched. You know? What's up with it? Nobody was cracking with you, man. Shout out, man. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. That's just kind of the mindset, but you know, that's just how the game has flipped, bro. That's how the game has flipped, and I just kind of, you know, myself and my reality, I just think about that shit every day, homie. You know, I think about different things, homie. And honestly, I really don't see shit for what it was like when I was growing up. That's just growing up and maturing, but I just look at that shit different, homie. I look at it. I honestly, bro, when I look at it, bro, like there's basically when you enter into this, when you enter into what you're doing and you're really out there, homie, you got a fine line that you follow. It's a program. It's a square. I appreciate it there. That got eye drops that I need to put in. It's a fine line, homie. There's rules and regulations. That's what we're taught, but nobody follows the rules and regulations no more. That's why it's some sucker shit. You come out that line and you distort it in any way, bro, there should be a disciplinary. Anything and everything that don't follow the code, there should be a disciplinary. Disciplinary, that might be a physical disciplinary. That might having to sock up the little homie and saying, you know why I did that? I love you, homie, because you messed up. But little fools are killing each other because these fools is watered down. Come on, bro, don't be like that. These fools be watered down, my homie. You look like a gangster, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, that fool. I mean, he's a winner, bro, but he's about to get blasted on too this year. But not, you know, and Nah. We just doing real fans only, bro. I don't know TTC no more, bro. You know, but and it should never be something that you could actually infiltrate, homie. You should never be able to infiltrate it. But we have so many infiltrators, bro, that just basically just infiltrators, homie, and fools allowed it, bro. Like, Raider fan here. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, big cousin. But we molly whopping. We might sweep them again, though. Ah, come on, gangland, man. You can't do that, man. You know what? If that's what you want, bro, you need to get out there and just go put hands on, you know what I'm saying? Somebody out there, bro. We don't do that over here, man. You go out there, get active, my homie. Come on, gangland. You already know. I'm big bro, fool. I'm big bro of the community. But yeah, definitely we got a couple bets. I'm 40 years old, been there, done that. My nephew just caught. Yeah, that's terrible. Never heard any advice I told him. Now he's down. And yeah, that's the truth, my homie. And like real shit. Some people don't want to listen till it's too late. But I ask and I advocate to the youngsters, homie, the real youngsters that have a ear to open, homie. Listen to this man 100%. Till it's too late. Some people don't realize it till it's too late that you made your bed and you got to sleep in that, because that's the reality. You got to sleep in that, man. You mess up and you think some gangster, you out there kicking up dust, bro, and it might not even be you. You got to sleep in that bed, homie. Like, you can't cry about it, but a lot of fools, that's where the aspect of snitching comes in, because these fools ain't really even killers. And they get a murder case because they're trying to prove something. Now their life is in danger to go do penitentiary time, and now they're snitching. Nah, that's not how it works. Who's your first? Oh yeah, we got Tennessee. We're 2-0 right now. Yo, no big OSO. Hey, we're 2-0 right now, my homie, a cousin. 2-0. Like, our record's already 2-0. The first two games are wins. We ain't even we looking past them. We got the Tennessee Titans, and then we got the freaking Colts. Those are wins for us. So we're already 2-0. We're on to the Chargers at this point, Oh yeah. I did, bro. Cause you know what I did? Cause I literally walked in the tailgate of the Raiders fans and just literally just walked through them, just talking shit to all of them. My homies that I was with, though, they were all scared to do it, but I just rode in. All the tailgates, just like, what up, homie, Broncos, homie, you're in my hometown, homie. And they were just like, this fool fucking just walked through the whole tailgate. And there was a lot of them in La C, bro, but I just walked through their whole fucking tailgate. But it was cool though, bro. Like, they did put me on TikTok. Yeah, let's go. What's up with it, man? Broncos all day, Box State business. Yeah, I'll be at that game because I got some homies. I got a couple homies coming from California. They coming from California, bro, to be at that game. I got a homie coming from LA. We're going to that game. Plus, I got a tailgate that we run, homie, Bronco gang. You know what I'm saying? So I got a video. So whoever's in Colorado, the Box Day, and you Broncos country, we'll be at Falcon or Lincoln Park in Thorian, and we're doing a video shoot next 2 weeks from now and a music video. So if you guys want to be in the video, turn up for Broncos country. It's the first game of the season, preseason. We're gonna barbecue. We're playing flag football. We're just turning up for the season, bro. Turning up for the football season, definitely. We got the Cowboys this year too. We play y'all too, man. The Cowboys. You Denver plays Dallas. Hell no. You haven't beat us since '90s, bro. There's no way. I don't even think we lost, man. I was like 3 years. I was like, what? Back in elementary is the last time you beat us. He's already talking shit, dude from Tennessee. How? He's already 0-1. He's already 0-1, my bro. They might let me out word gate 10 again. So if I do, I'll hit you. Yeah. We got to link up this year. We got to link up this year. Definitely. No lie. I got some birthday as John Elway, 620. Nice. My birthday's this weekend. I'm 40 years old. 2025 ain't no more gang banging. It's more banging I'm doing. for your grind. Yeah, that's another thing is too, to be real with you, my bro, to be 100. I can't even get used to that because back in the day it was a code of silence and everybody putting shit up for clicks. Everybody telling the whole code, homie. Disappointed, bro, in the culture, bro. Like me, I'm just kind of, my stomach hurts every time I think about that shit, man. Text me today. Yeah, you already know. Hey, yeah. We need you to pull up, George. You know what I'm saying? We need you to pull up, my Rada 2020 about to ask. Nah, ready, Red? What you mean, bro? You definitely ain't winning us, man. If we beat you, let me talk to the Cowboy fan. If we beat you with bad Bronco teams, you definitely ain't winning no good Broncos teams. If you ain't beat us since the 90s with bad Bronco teams, and I'm talking about bad Bronco teams, y'all ain't winning with this Bronco team. There's no way. You can't beat the Broncos with a good Bronco team if you can't beat them with a bad Bronco team. So, yeah, we running through the whole NFC East. Don't even trip. It's not just going to be the Cowboys. We smashing on the Commanders, the Giants. I think the Eagles will probably be the biggest. It might be a loss with the Eagles, but we have a chance to smash it. We might sweep the whole NFC East, to be honest. And I was trying to go to that game too, but that game's like $600 a ticket, $700 a ticket. I don't got money for that shit. Hell no. Graham, I'm in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. I was born in the 80s and 90s is my era, homie. It ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like.
Shut his lips.
Damn, she came in banging on you, fool.
Strawberry Husham, man.
Bo Nix ain't ready for it. Bo Nix is ready for everything, Rada. Bo Nix is the truth. You know that. Bo Nix is taking over the whole NFL. I got Denver winning only 4-5. What? The Broncos is about to run the division. What? 4 or 5 games, bro? That's what they said last year, and Bo Nix literally took a playoff spot from the Bengals, man. Stop it. And he's more comfortable this year with more and a better defense, with more weaponry, a run game, a tight end game, depth on wide receivers, best offensive line, best defense in the league. And we win in 4 or 5 games with an easier schedule. Stop it. Y'all need to stop that. That's shenanigans over here, man. I'll see you in 5 games. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you like this. So basically, we got the Tennessee Titans is a win for us. The Colts is a win for us. Then we have the Raiders. Well, the Chargers. We have the Raiders in that first week. We have the Giants. Bro, that's 4 wins right there. And then we got the Cowboys. That's like 7 wins. What? Because the Cowboys is a guaranteed win for us. The Cowboys, that's a guaranteed win. Like anytime I see the Cowboys on the schedule, bro, that's a win for us. Like we don't lose to the Cowboys. We haven't lost since the 90s. What makes you think we're gonna lose to the Cowboys with this Broncos team? What advice would you give your younger shot not to get involved with gangs and play sports? I would tell myself to go play sports, bro. I was good at sports. Stay away from the cool kids. That's one thing. Raiders running. Wait, what? Bro, are you the Raiders? With who? Geno Smith? Y'all are crazy, bro. Hey, but it's a good laugh because like I had a long day at work. So the worst team in the AFC West is running through the Bronx. Bo Nix owns the soul of the Raiders, my homie. And the Raiders got Geno Smith that's he's average, but he's not winning you nothing. And then they got a new system. They don't have a great defense. Like, come on. What wide receivers beside Brock Broward? Who do they have over there? Genty? I mean, you got to have a lot of pieces. There's no way he always tries but ends up with Nilla. Man, but see you what you have to understand, cuz, is that he got the quarterback that is just it's too easy for Bo Nix. You talk about a sophomore slump. He had a sophomore slump in college, And there's no sophomore slump coming. It's over, bro. There's nothing that nobody can do about it either. Not even the Chiefs. They're not even going to be able to stop this shit, bro. Watch Bo Nix, another Tebow. Tebow actually playoffs, bro. He beat the Steelers. Now, yeah, you have to respect the Elway era. You're going to have to respect Bo Nix. Bro, you know how many quarterbacks beat the Cowboys since the 90s, bro? Every bad quarterback has beat the Cowboys. Every bad quarterback that we've had have beat the Cowboys. So that like when I'm saying, I'm not even really like hating, bro, that's a win for the Broncos. You can't beat a good Broncos team. If you can't beat a bad Broncos team, you're not beating a good Broncos team. Our offensive line is number 1 in the league, my bro. Yeah, we got one of the best offensive lines in the league. And you got a quarterback that don't take sacks behind the best offensive line in the league. That's touchdown and like easy. That's just easy. With the defense, that's a top 5 and just probably going to be the best defense in the league. You're not touching this Broncos team, man. We went, what? Man, y'all smoking Mamba hour. People go to, let me see. People go to work, but they lost faith in him and gave him to pay in which they should have done that. Who, Bo Nix? We overlook y'all, but not this year. We overlooking you guys. That's the difference now, Red. We overlooking the Cowboys, because every Bronco fan we don't look at the Cowboys as a threat at all. Because if the last game, bro, when you lost to Teddy Bridgewater, y'all got smacked up by Teddy, bro. Not Teddy. He went in Dallas and just literally dominated the Cowboys in Jerry's world, bro. Teddy Bridgewater, I think we put up like 40 plus points on you in your home city, bro. No, bro, you gonna get Tebowed. You gonna get Tebowed, my homie. Like Tebow owns the Steelers' soul, bro. And the Broncos, every run the Broncos have made is because the Steelers just got dominated by the Broncos in the playoffs. Not no more. We didn't have a tight end. We got Evan Ingram now, bro. Like that's the thing. Like, yeah, he didn't have no tight end, no red zone threats, bro, at all. Now you have a run game and you got Evan Ingram, bro. That's a machine. Man, there's a comfort blanket with Bo Nix now, bro. First downs, like last year, Bo Nix had to really do things to get a first down, and he was doing it all on his feet. Now he don't even have to do that. He got Evan Ingram, bro. And Evan Ingram right now is looking like a monster. You know what I'm saying? Man. No tape on Teddy. Man, come on, Red. You can't let Teddy Bridgewater go in Jerry's road and put a 40 plus on you fools. The first Denver game they lost. Nah, what do you mean? Against the Tennessee Titans? Against a rookie? Against the top 5 defense? How do you come up with that calculation? They have a bad offensive line, no defense over there, no wide receiver. Well, they got some wide receivers, but yeah, Tennessee, that's a win for the Bronx. So you have no offensive line against the best defensive line because the Broncos going to have a top 5 defensive line. You got a rookie coming into Mile High that we don't technically lose ever at the home opener with a lockdown secondary. How the hell do you put that into play? Tennessee's about to get mollywopped. We're 2-0. You might as well just say we're 2-0 at this point because we got Tennessee and then the Colts. KC wins the AFC West this year. Wow, how? They have a bad offensive line too, so we can just dominate them like the Eagles did. Broncos beating the Tennessee. Yeah, that's an easy win for the Broncos. That's not like we're looking all the way to the Chargers because we got them the 3rd week, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got them the 3rd week. Okay, 4 out of 5 games. Then we're going to win only because I see you at the end of the year. Well, we're double digiting this year, bro. We're gonna win double digits. We're taking the playoff spot. We might take the AFC West. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nobody in the division that really just like puts that extra fear. Chargers don't. The Raiders definitely don't. Kansas City does because it's Patrick Mahomes, but their offensive line, they didn't do nothing to help the offensive line. So the Broncos are just going to probably just run the division, bro. Like it's just that simple. Please just listen to me, okay? Pete Carroll is pretty man. I know, but that's the Raiders. But he was with the Seahawks that have a good culture, bro. He went to the Raiders. They don't have a culture. Their culture, man. Look, come on, man. I'm not even Raider hating, bro. Go look at the culture since the '80s, bro. They got more losing seasons than winning seasons. So that's the culture. And he went to the worst culture in the NFL right now, bro, is the Raiders. So I don't see a big turnaround for the Raiders. It's not the Mile High Stadium no more. Yeah, we're getting another stadium too, man. That's terrible. You guys had a good defense against. Still couldn't. Yeah, but we didn't have an offense, and we have an offense now. We got a defense and an offense now, bro. That's the thing. We had a good defense, definitely, but the offense wouldn't balance out. We have a thing that balances out now, cuz you get the defense gives the ball to the offense, and now Bo Nix just scores. You know, we seen him, and it's in not the narrative of the check down. This one was bombing it, bro, bombing it downfield. What up with it? Double digits on the out? Nah, hell nah. Go look at our schedule. Too easy, bro. Easy peasy. You just said Steelers, then you say KC, man, stop. You need to put Bo Nix into your pressure cooker. Bo Nix is the truth. He's about to overtake the league, bro. Bo Nix is the second best quarterback in the division. He's better than Herbert, bro. Herbert is like a choker. One thing that Bo Nix doesn't have that Herbert has is Herbert has a 27-4 choke job. I think they were up in a playoff game, and Herbert just lost that game. Bo Nix don't have that. Bo Nix literally don't have that on his resume, man. So, yeah, at this point, Bo Nix is better than Herbert. What's your take on the NFL Chiefs wide receiver? Yeah, he needs to be, man, them fools. That's why I can't stand the Queefs, bros, because they just have some scandalous shit going on. They over there doing the most, homie. Got scandalous shit all the way across. They need help from the refs. Right? Only 4 games in a car crash and didn't even pull over. Yeah, that's terrible, but that's the Chiefs' way. 6 more weeks. Yeah, 6 more weeks. Let's go, Ryder. I'm ready, man. That's what I got, man. That's why I got at the Denver Broncos, man, because they changed their. They say, yeah, it's the Omaha High was the greatest, my homie. That was my shit, Robert. I think he should go to prison. Yeah, he should, bro. What's wrong with that, bro? He got paid off for what? Funniest part to me is all these fools try to hate on Knicks, but this fool showed out every game. Balling, bro. They can't see us. Thank us for. Hey, I always say this, bro. I don't got no hate towards the Eagles because they smashed up the Chiefs. Definitely, bro. There's no hate. I know a lot of people don't like your fan base, but that's what you guys do. But when you play us, bro, just get ready to go to war. Ready to go to war, because I'm ready to go to war with the Eagles too, man. I don't care who it is. I don't give a fuck. I'm just ready for football. What do you mean, Bo Nix? He went to the playoffs his first season with no wide receivers. He was only supposed to win 4 games, bro, and went to the playoffs with no wide receivers, took the Bengals spot, Joe Burrow's spot. He took it with nothing around him, and we were in dead cap issues with Russell Wilson's money stuff, bro, and he still made everybody eat their words. There's no sucking. There's no sucking in that. As far as myself, I got us 8 wins this year. Next year, we take a huge. I think next year you just got to get some things around him. Definitely, who has been in the season who has been in the season 2 years. Who, Bo Nix? This is his 2nd year. I got Denver winning 11 games. Hell yeah, man. Come on. Nah, hell no. Niners getting clapped down too, Matthew. Niners getting dominated too. This coming up. We play you in 2 weeks. We're about to take that. Another arena, bro. Remember that. All I know is, man, Broncos country's on a rise. Homie, nobody can do to stop it. Man, I heard a rumor you guys are Nah, bro, he's gay. Hell no, that fool's gay. He was fruity. That's why you guys let him go. Hit the like, share. 10-7. Who, the Broncos? Nah, I see like 12 wins. Niners all the way, brother. Can't do it, man. Niners done disrespected us and literally choked to the Chiefs twice, man. They done failed all of us, man. They should have won the Chiefs, bro. They should have won the Chiefs in them games, man. So I don't know. But yeah, bro, Broncos country rising, man. We doing our thing, bro. Like, another thing is too is, bro, what you guys, I don't know if you guys fail to like not understand it. We got the best conditioning coaches in the league, man. Need Elway out of the crowd. Elway loves the Bronx, bro. Peyton Manning, Drew Brees. People are trying to come out here to Colorado. One of the best spots to come out to, man. And that's just the effect of Broncos country, bro. Like, we do the damn thing, bro. Speaking of fruity, you hear about the Raiders cat that tried to kiss. Yeah, nah, there was a couple of them dudes. I see you at the Candlestick Park. Do they play out here or do they play in Candlestick? Yeah, now that's what's up. I have John Elway's car, Three Amigos, Steve Atwater, Dennis Smith. Yeah, I got all the old covers, man. Yeah, that's old school, bro. That's old school, homie. Yeah, we taking everything back, bro. Like, name the Three Amigos. Who? Vance Johnson, Ricky Nato, and Mark Jackson. That's my dogs, bro. That's my dogs. Who? I said Vance Johnson, Ricky Nato, and Mark Jackson. I can't pronounce homie's name. Ricky, Vance Johnson, and Mark Jackson. They said RJ Harvey looking good. Yeah, he's a beast. He's a monster. I could go better. Dennis Smith. I could go to the whole 80s, bro. Randy Gradishaw, Dennis Smith, Steve Atwater, Ray Crockett, John Mobley, Neil Smith, Alfred Williams. You know what I'm saying? Tyrone Braxton. Yeah. Floyd Little, Craig Morton. Old school, bro. Zimmerman, Gary Zimmerman, bro. Those are the old school Bronx, bro. Nice. Shit. I heard you also were trying to lure back. Von Miller, he's going, he already traded. Von Miller's with another team already, my homie. Yeah, he's already with another team. I think he went to the Commanders. What's up, GOE? What's cracking with you, Brody, bro? Yeah. The Three Amigos, bro. That's exactly what I just said. Come on, Joe Lucero. Who's your team, Joe Lucero? Who is your team, bro? It is what it is. Check it out, man. We branded all the way to the bottom of the top. See, this is the thing is, man. Steve Atwater, Champ Bailey. Man, there was a lot of greats, bro. I can name pretty much. We already did this. We already did trivia from back in the day, my homies. I was like 97 out of 99 questions right on Broncos country. In what sense? You talking about the game? We beat you last time with Russell Wilson. Yeah, but John Lynch, he was a beast, bro. But he was, you know where he came from, the Bucks. He came from the Buccaneers. I mean, he was a beast, though. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying Brian Dawkins was a Bronco, but Brian Dawkins was an ego, man. You know what I'm saying? He was an ego. Yeah, he was, and I know I ran across that fool. I think his name is Mark Marshall. He was actually trying to gangbang and shit, bro. He should have just, and his brother and him didn't even get along. They never got along, homie. He was a big reason why Darrell Williams got killed too. Big old reason why Darrell Williams got killed. Yeah, but he did, homie. He definitely did. But he beat the Niners though. Yeah, that fool was a little mark, homie, cuz he was like a little pansy in the penitentiary. I was in the next unit from that dude, homie. He looked just like Brandon Marshall, and that fool was trying to get put on a gang, homie. He was trying to roll with the Crips in there. And I'm like, your brother's a millionaire, homie. Why would you want to start riding with a gang, homie? Yeah, that fool wanted to get put on the hood, homie. Nah, not necessarily, my homie. Like a lot of fools just are like peer pressured into that shit. You don't have to ride with a gang, but a lot of fools do. You know what I'm saying? Because of the prison politics. The only reason why people say that is because if you're on the yard and shit, bro, and you get into it with some gangbangers, you're gonna have to deal with the whole gang. You're gonna have to deal with the whole hood. So fools want to have some backup. That's why. And then another thing is too, if you ain't riding with some hood or something, and somebody wants to, extort you, what are you gonna do, bro? Like fools will try to extort your ass. I mean, if you ain't a part of something, they see that as easy money. But what was weird about Brandon Marshall's brother, bro, that wasn't even a level 4 yard. That was Ben County Correctional Facility that he was at. I was over there with him. So he didn't even, it was not even like the craziest yard in Colorado. And he was still trying to be down with the gang. I seen a clip from LA County Jail on the first day. He had to fight a few fools from his gang while he was in. Well, yeah, because you have to line up with fools, man. Like sometimes it depends on what penitentiary you go to. Because if you go to certain penitentiaries, you might have some fools that you have to get down with right off top. Yeah, usually that's how it goes. Like if you get down with it, like the main thing is like get your head ups right out the way. And as soon as you get the head ups, bro, and you show that you're gonna fight for yours and be down with your shit, bro, a lot of fools will leave you alone and respect it. But if you don't, homie, you're gonna become a victim of prison. Did you have run with Northside Quintalomas? The only quintas I ever came across was in Denver, homie, the east side of Denver. They try to move into the east side where the Odies was, bro, and they had a war with the quintas. The Odies and the quintas got it up, but the Odies there was too many of the Odies over there, so they got ran out of the east side. The quintas did. Fight first and be cool after. No drama that way. Yeah, but if you a solid individual, homie, fools are gonna hit you up to actually ride with the car. Like, hey, homie, like we seen you get down, and the homies was talking. You know what I'm saying? We want you to ride with us, and you either make a choice if you're not or you're going to, because everybody everybody gets hit up by somebody for foods to ride, especially if they see you have potential. Somebody going, you know what I'm saying? They're going to hit you up and be like, hey, homie, you down with the homies? I was on 27 Ravo Saturday. The projects are gone now. Yeah, that's just sad, homie. Yeah, that's just sad, bro. I went over there a little bit ago, bro. I was actually depressed because the projects is all gone, my homie. They built us some high rises right on the block, homie. You get along with the East Side, Colorado. Got ran up on. Who you get along with East Side, Colorado? I ran up on her for a mile. So yeah, I'm from East Side Denver, homie. That's my neighborhood is the East Side. Yeah, and I bet so, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had a loud mouth. But yeah, that's where I'm from, homie, is East Side Denver. East Denver. Shout out to my East Side homies, all the East Side Denver homies. Yeah, I remember her.